Hey Clashers, Billius here. Play like a wizard. Hey guys, I've got 6 really great attacks I want to show you in a minute. But before I do, I want to talk about game balance at Townhall 11. And this holds true at Townhall 10 as well, but let me focus on Townhall 11. That's what today's video is. I'm a Townhall 11. Most of my clan are Townhall 11s. And you may have seen me speak up on the forum regarding the current imbalance that we have. As far as I can see, in the last 500 or so war attacks, the enemy clan has gotten 0 3-star attacks against our Townhall 11s, and we've gotten 2 or 3. Now, Supercell has responded to some questions in the forum, and they've basically indicated that one of their concerns that helped drive the buff to defenses was the lack of depth in multiplayer, especially in pushing. And I can understand that. You don't want to have easy stars if players are trying to push up to the leaderboard. But that said, the current imbalance seems to me to be way too tilted towards defense, and it has left war as a 1 or 2-star battleground really at Townhall 11, as you can see in the Champion War League stats and in their war recaps. Well, let's make the best of it and see what we can do to get some 3 stars or some solid 2 stars in the meantime. I do know an update is planned, ideally before Christmas, if it isn't delayed. And hopefully in that update we're going to see more balancing taking place at Townhall 11 and certainly Townhall 10 as well. Anyway, let me move on to the 6 attacks I want to showcase today. I'm going to start off with 2 really cool air attacks, a BoLaLoon by Jard, and also a Penta by SG. And then I'm going to move into ground attacks, showing 3 variations of delayed Valkyries, which I think are pretty cool and could be applied to a lot of different Townhall 11 bases. And then finish up with an interesting attack using miners, only not the way you would normally expect. So let's move right in to the first attack. Well, here's the plan that Jard had for this BoLaLoon attack. He's going in at the southwest corner. I've red circled the targets of interest. You're going to see that his queen doesn't completely obey all his instructions and is going to wander out and head to the left. But besides that, he's going to get that air defense, and he's going to use his loons to help take out the eagle coming in from the south corner. In the meantime, he's going to rotate his lava hounds going from left to right, from the bottom to the top, I should say. And notice where the hastes are placed. Hastes is very important with loons to help speed them up getting in and taking out defenses before they are taken down. So let's take a look at this attack and really enjoy it. You don't often see 3 stars against bases of this level. Here we go. Starting down there, I like how the Grand Warden is used to snipe off a few buildings and help funnel, but it's not going to be enough to keep the Queen from entering in towards the Eagle. So let's watch for that. Here comes the King. High hit points helps act as a meat shield. And once distracting the defense, there goes the wall breakers. And now we've got the bowlers going in under Grand Warden Tome with a rage, taking out as much as they can as quickly as they can, because time is a factor on any air attack, especially loons. Now the Queen has hopped out, and she's going to take out a few more buildings with the Warden. But here comes Jard. He's going to bring in some loons. Very nice. 4 loons for an Infernal. With no buildings to distract them, they're going to go straight to it and take it out. And now another nice drop of loons with a lava going in, planning to follow that Tesla Wizard Tower Eagle path to take out the Eagle. The hardest part of this LavaLoon attack stage is really the timing and placement of spells and the loons in a quick and crisp, smart approach. Here comes 2 more lava hounds from the northeast going in with loons in behind them, another haste. There's a nice freeze over the remaining Inferno. And at this stage, the attack is more or less on autopilot, But keep in mind that there is a critical stage there of about 20 seconds where you really need to drop everything quickly and accurately. Now it's just a matter of the loons continuing around the base, taking out the remaining defenses. The last wizard tower is going down. Good stuff. And the pups are at work. Lots of pups. I love pups. When you see lots of pups on a base at this stage, you're in really good shape. The only thing that might stop you on these attacks is the clock. I wish they would add 30 seconds to the clock. My suggestion is if you reach 90% on an attack, Supercell should add in a bonus 30 seconds to give you a chance to get the 3-star. Okay, let's roll down this clip. Pups are all doing their job. And here we go. Last but not least, the Townhall. Good job. Well, here's a friendly challenge from SG. And again, this wasn't rehearsed, but this is one of the most common bases used on the leaderboard. So it's obviously a difficult base to 3-star. Here, SG is going to be using his heroes to take out one of the air defenses, as shown by the yellow arrow and the red circle. And he's going to be showing a rotation of 5 lava hounds going counterclockwise around the southern portion of the base. Again, haste spells will speed up the loons. They're shown in small groups with the brown lines. So you're going to see an excellent example of breaking the loons into small groups to target individual perimeter defenses, and also intelligent pathing to get the loons towards the core. So let's take a look. So we'll start with the short ground stage. Now this is a very slim kill squad. We've got the king and queen only, with a baby dragon to help with the funneling. King walking off to the other side. Some wall breakers to get into the first ring. Now the main target is that air defense at the top, but if that air to ground expo can be taken out, all the better. There's the king's ability, queen ability. Now taking down the enemy king doesn't help a lot, but if she can get that air defense, we're in good shape. And taking down that air sweeper helps too. So the ground stage is over. Let's go ahead. Notice the nice surgical use of loons on those 5 enemy perimeter defenses. Notice the timing of the haste spells. And now quickly moving into the next stage of lava hounds and loons. You really can't delay. Look at the beautiful pathing to the Townhall with a rage and a freeze. Grand Warden ability. And the Grand Warden, with so many air troops, the Grand Warden is set to air and helping out as they reach the core. Second freeze is very useful here. Now as we reach the last stage of the attack, we're hoping that the loons can survive after taking out the eagle. Notice that the enemy archer queen is still alive, and that's a major obstacle to getting 3 stars. And normally you'd want to take her out as well as the clan castle troops and an air defense with your kill squad. Here we go with the last haste. Very nice, taking out those defenses, getting away a bit from that archer queen. Now all those pups are going to help out, taking out the queen as the last hound moves around, helping out. And we've got a nice 3-star attack on what is really a leaderboard base, very difficult base to 3-star. So congrats to SG. Those were really sweet air attacks. Now let's move over to ground, and we're going to look at some delayed Valkyrie attacks. The first one by Burton is in war and is one of those triples that I talked about. Now this base is similar to the one that I built right after the update, so I know it's very difficult to 3-star, but players have been able to work out ways to 3-star it over time, especially in our clan using friendly challenges, and that's where friendly challenges can really help. I'm sure Burton either saw or practiced different types of attacks on this style of base, and now he's going to take them and put them into practice. So the long yellow line indicates the length of the queen walk in this case, which is critical to the attack. The blue represents the main bowler attack going around the base, and then we have the jump for the Valkyries as a delayed stage going to the core. Here we come with the queen, healers, and Grand Warden. I'm seeing more and more cases where the Grand Warden is being placed with the queen to help support her against Townhall 11 defenses. Now the one weakness of this base is the quality of the walls. So wall breakers, oh, there goes one flying. Wall breakers have a relatively easy time. And there's a rage over the healers and the heroes. We want to be able to clear that corner of the base, create a funnel. Ideally, there's another rage. Take out that mortar is key. Now we should be ready for the main surge of bowlers going in. The queen can meet up with them, which is perfect. There's a poison. Take out that archer queen. Here we go. Bowlers, some witches. By the way, this composition originated with a member of our clan in FCs and has been used by several members since. It's a pretty strong composition you can use on a variety of attacks. Look at that Warden ability. You want to get it going and used with so many bowlers involved. Facing the enemy clan castle troops now. And with the queen and the bowlers going around the base, here comes the Valkyries directly into the core, taking out the town hall. So just like in my prior video guides on delayed Valkyries, this one worked to perfection. The key is being able to wipe out half the base so the Valkyries can go in directly to the core. If it isn't cleared out that way, you find the Valkyries heading off to some lonely outpost. And now the big question on a lot of these attacks is there enough offensive power to go entirely around a base with so many high-end defenses? And in this case, so many of the bowlers, healers, and in this case the Warden are still intact that it makes for an excellent chance. Notice the witch coming around from the top. Nice little touch there with the spawning of the little guys. Boom. Little guys took out the last building. Very nice. As I just said, our clan has been experimenting with this comp, and it was brought in by Vexed. It's got an interesting composition with a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle, delayed Valkyries for the last stage of the attack, but bowlers and witches as well, going in to help clear out the base. So in this attack, it's very similar in design. The components that you need to get a 3-star on something this maxed are a long and successful queen walk, combined with a strong bowler stage through the ring, and also including a delayed Valkyrie attack that can take out the core and the core defenses. So let's walk through this and see how she goes. I'll just focus in a bit. We're going to start the queen walk down here. Again, just as in the last attack, we want to get a good queen walk going, help break up the ring, take out some key defenses, be able to meet up with the bowlers later. I mentioned this on an earlier video, but all these wizard towers represents an opportunity for a queen walk. Wizard towers are splash, they're not point defenses. There goes the rage, so they're a little bit easier on the queen walk. What you want to watch out for is these buffed high-level cannons and expos. Already up to 21% of the base. Another rage. Well, we've attracted the attention of the enemy queen. Here we go with some wall breakers at the clan castle with the P.E.K.K.A. Bowlers clearing out those outside buildings and heading as a group towards the ring. And now that enemy queen's going to actually draw the queen and the troops into the core. So I would say that's a bad idea in general, unless you're concerned about an air attack. And there we go with the bowlers. Very nice. We've got the P.E.K.K.A. involved, the witches. That ring is in trouble. Here comes the clan castle. Poison on it. And here comes our little squad of Valkyries. Key to the attack. Go girls. Hey, take out that eagle. Oh, there goes the Townhall. There goes the eagle. So fast you almost have to slow them down. Those axes are whirring around. I love watching Valkyries hit a core under rage. And I love what's going on in the ring. It's a very effective attack. It's an effective army comp that I'd encourage people to try out. PeBoWitVa, of course, is pretty well practiced in it. And he's pulling off a beautiful attack. You can go back and take a look at this base. It's pretty well maxed, and I'm sure there aren't many players that have maxed that base, so full credit to PeBoWitVa. Well, I want to show this army comp one more time. It's very versatile, although in this case the P.E.K.K.A. has been dropped for a golem, but it's a very sweet attack by Namlock. Again, unrehearsed. He's going in against this unique base that Vermilion has put up in Friendly Challenge, and it's going to depend very much on the Valkyries getting to the core through that jump spell marked in green. And it's going to also depend, as I said in the previous attack, on the other factors, which are a very long queen walk and a long and successful bowler walk together with witches. So let's go in and take a look. It'll start with the queen walk from the south. Enjoy. Here we go, the queen, warden, healers, taking out that collector first. Notice that an army camp can help set the direction of the queen because of its small 2x2 center, so it's further away from the queen's range. Here she goes, taking out a bomb tower, heading towards this compartment where the enemy queen is. There's the first rage. Notice this comp brings 4 rages, using a poison on the queen here to help out. Although poisons don't work very well on heroes, in this case it's a pretty good use. Here we go, bowlers clearing the right hand side of the main attack, creating the funnel, and here we go with the king going in, the bowlers, the witches, everyone's teaming up, and we've got a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle. Now nice timing of that rage because it's also going to capture the healers, and the bowlers and the troops, especially the king, can help take out the P.E.K.K.A. Working around the ring, now another rage. With 4 rages in this comp, you can do a lot of damage on a ring. The queen is right in there working as well. Grand Warden ability just prior to that eagle hitting them. And now here comes the Valkyries going in over that jump, aiming for the Infernal first and then heading towards the Townhall. The key to that was the rage. Without the rage, they wouldn't have done all that damage. Now notice how this base is a semi-ring design. It has a wall here intended to stop a ring attack halfway around, but the power of the bowlers and the king just break through those magma walls, coming back into the base now. It's quite a little parade. King in front, the bowlers, the witches. Moving around basically a max space. Lovely to see. You don't see this every day. I hope you're enjoying it. Let's take out that last expo. All these spawn skeletons make it very difficult for the defenses to take out the bowlers or heroes. And there we go. What a great attack. I loved it. Great attack by Namlock. Here's one of our strong Townhall 11s. Morgan is up in Legend. He's in Centum Arena. He's a leader. And he's picking on this Titan base right now. Now Morgan is using an interesting composition that I wanted to bring to the channel. Instead of miners being delayed and going for the core, he's going to use miners to target those corners and help create a funnel, and then use his main bowler attack and heroes to jump their way to the core. Let's take a look. The rages are key to this attack as well, especially the last one. Watch how it helps the bowlers break out of the core through those magma walls. Also pay attention to how long 7 miners on each side survive during this attack. It's really interesting to see them last that long through the attack. Here we go. Jump spell. There's a golem going in. Got clan castle. Giants coming in from the other side. Miners in behind. Taking out those archer towers. Bowlers clearing the outside buildings and heading in through the jump. Notice what the miners are doing in each corner. Ooh, that bomb tower caused a lot of damage on the miners, but they're still moving. Now a nice rage. Grand Warden ability. Look at all those glowing bowlers heading straight into that base under another rage. Poison. Now, interesting use of the third rage. Bowlers aren't going to get out of that square unless they can be raged again. Here we go. Some cleanup minis. When you're pushing in Legend, you have to bring some safety, some insurance. Make sure you get at least 50% if you miss the Town Hall. Look how healthy the heroes are, the Queen and the Warden there. Great attack. Example of a Legend 3-starring a base. Well, I really hope you enjoyed these attacks today. I have a lot of fun bringing them to you and hearing your comments, so I hope you post comments on my video and let me know how it's going for you as far as the balance level at Townhall 11. Hopefully the update is going to bring some good news for all of us, and we'll see a little more offense in the mix. Take care and keep on clashing. You can support my channel by subscribing and clicking like if you enjoyed the video. I've recommended a few videos here, but remember my video library has over 125 videos covering all sorts of topics from Townhall 9 to Townhall 11, so be sure to check it out. Play like a wizard.